A little bit, yeah. Oh, look at that. I don't want to cry. My boots are going to get soaked. Go ahead. I'm gonna tape you crossing it.
Alright, here we go. There's where we came from. Now we're on a journey by the river to the bridge over to cross it. Almost like the great outdoorsman.
Yeah, you know what? Put the bucket down. Alright, and then I'm going to tape it from like a different angle. I want to tape.
Yeah, you know what?
And you don't belong there. Oh, you're on somebody's path, and you look at some kind of bridge, and it's falling apart. Ready to go? You fix the fucker. Now, you're good. Or you can add a log or two underneath it. Support. You need a bunch of them. So that's how you start fixing somebody else's headache. Four-wheeler. Take a picture of this. Bet you never see that before. Four-wheelers.
Yeah.
Destroyed all the roots. That tree pine, give me a shot. Hello, look what we have here. We have two types of not two types alone, they're the same kind, just one's done later, that knowings of the deer are running in this direction. We have over here is an older style, looks like a couple days old, or a deer that has a sickness. That's a runny pellet. These are the correct pellets. That's a healthy deer. That's how they're supposed to lay. That is everything. You can look at them. They look fresh. You touch them. You can see if they're warm. See what time the deer have been by. And if you look way over here, I actually spotted some more. So this is a very good sign of tons of deer in this location, running through here probably twice a day, maybe less or more, give or take. The next thing, we gotta look for signs on the trees. Deer's like to mark their territories with their horns, antlers. So throughout our trip, we'll be looking at the trees, looking at the ground, trying to figure out what around next to us. Maybe we can run up on one, catch one today. Now, we have left. The trailhead lead us down into the brush. The deer don't normally go through the brush, so they would probably take a side route or something. We're gonna cut them off, hopefully. We're gonna head straight through the brush into the unknown. Yeah. And hopefully find the river.
Let's do it.
This is for our safety, bro. You go around this way. Left brush. Probably under here. Right here, this way. This looks exactly how it's doing. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at this. We got signs of deer. Right there.
I got 1 gig and then you got 2. So.
And it's empty. That's 28 minutes, a half hour of show. The time says. For a 10... I'm recording you right now.
As you see here, we built a little makeshift emergency shelter out of tarp and tent poles and rope. I mean, it's real quick, some man-made materials, but it's something just as an emergency. We could get under here in a quick rescue situation, or in the storm really started to come down on us before we got our real shelter built. Right now what we're going to do, we're going to use it as a housing unit for all our camera gear and our video footage, so that when we build our lean-to for our Real Outdoorsman project, we'll be able to tape that without any interference from the rain for the cameras. Just switching my cards over into the video camera here.
As you know, there's only 2 of us. So we're trying, not like Survivor Man, not like Bear Grylls, we're trying it as the Duo Brothers. A quick, easy, get out of the rain. This is where we're going to be building our shelter. I want you to make sure everybody knows that this is how we start off any job or survival technique in the woods. That's recording. Please on.
Here we are, just about finished. Of course, you can always put some finishing touches, but when you're in a survival situation, a lot of times you'll have nothing but time on your hands. But for right now, this will suffice. You can see we got plenty of ground cover. It's soft. It's got an overhead to keep us dry. It's roomy enough to let us both in, but also small enough to keep any heat that we decide to keep inside the enclosure trapped. I'd say we did pretty well. Here we are now inside our lean-to. Got one of my little hobo stove inventions here. And as you see, it's just basically a large coffee can with a nice vent cut in here. Nice big vent on this side, and then some smaller wind vents on the opposite side. Basically what you do, you get a fire started inside the can, and you feed it through one of these holes. Because of the wet conditions that we have, we've put a lot of our kindling and wood on the top of the can to dry out, and it's drawn the flame right up through the top. You can see that even in a small confined area, we've got a nice big flame. In a little while we'll demonstrate how quickly that can boil water and cook you up a meal here in a survival situation. But for right now, what we're doing is we're just drying out a lot of this wood and feeding it into the fire. As you can see here, as it gets dry, we're stuffing it in, and you want to make sure that you're always safe. You practice good fire safety, keeping it in a confined space. But what we're doing is we're just feeding it little by little and getting this can and this kindling right inside here nice and heated up. If you look inside the can, you can see that those coals are getting very hot and very cookable. Alright, so we're going to get back to you in a little while when we start that meal up. Like I said earlier, we're going to start making a meal. We've got our vegetables and noodles right here in this handy camping pan, aluminum foil cover, and you can see the stove is really starting to heat up. We've got nice coals inside there to cook on. We'll place that just like that for maybe 15-20 minutes, and we'll be eating in no time. That's a good cooked meal right there, survival style. If it was a little warmer, I might take a nap out here.
I know.
Coffee eating.
That's a beautiful wall over there he did. Nice and insulated. Next we're going to do the other half. We're done. You gonna show me one dancing? I'm trying to catch him dancing. This is what Dave does in the woods. He's straining out his rope. The rope's tighter than he can pull. Look at him rubbing that rope. He's working it out. The woods make me do some crazy, crazy shit. Hey, the woods fucks with your mind. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Here we are here. There's Dave packing up. This is our shelter. Leaving it. Goodbye shelter. It's gonna hopefully last another, I don't know, couple years. You want fingers crossed?
Might last.
We're gonna come by and check on it.
Lucky.
I know. If it makes it through the summer, it'll be pretty good. Well, just saying goodbye. See you later.